and good evening. This is Doc for the ReadySetCrypto OMNIA newsletter market update for Wednesday, the 29th of January. First thing I'd like to do is we look at BTC versus the US dollar. Let's go ahead and get our little studies off of here. Let's just focus on price only. I'm going to bring out the measuring tool. And what we're going to do is start from here and notice the distance of each one of these. And it's going to be about 3,000 to 3,200 for this one. All right, it's getting stuck on certain things. Let's look at the next one, which is down in this area. We're going to take this one up to the top, and that is going to be about 3,100 points. Most of that came on 2 straight days. And now let's go down to this one here and see if we can get a reading on this one, which is our current swing. And look at this, 3,000 points again. So does that mean that we are fated to see this thing fade back down again? Is this it for now? I don't think so, but let's walk through what would have to happen. So first of all, we have the weekly chart here. And each one of those are weekly swings that we're looking at. And why we're looking at the weekly chart is because this is still in a downtrend, guys. Still in a downtrend, even though we have a swing up. There's a big difference between a swing up and an uptrend. An uptrend has to print at some point here, higher low and a higher high. We don't know whether or not it's going to just jump up here and blow above 10,400 and then print the higher low, or whether it's going to stall here. And maybe that's what I'm suggesting, is that we have an average swing length here at 3,000. Maybe it's time for us to pull back just a little bit, form a higher low, and then bounce back up again. Now, why would that be a good thing? Well, you can imagine what would occur. You can imagine what would occur if we started pulling back at this point. You are going to have everybody just collectively say, oh, I knew it. That's it. This is another false rally. I quit. I can't take this anymore. I'm selling out. I'm going to grab what I can, cash out, and then go into drop shipping or some kind of pyramid scheme or whatever, right? People are going to quit. They're going to look at this and they're going to just be maximally disappointed and say, I can't deal with this anymore. Meanwhile, the shorts are going to say, they're going to rub their hands together and say, here we go again. I can't wait. So they're going to load up, and who knows what catalyst is going to create this, but this creates this sort of massively combustible combination that causes something like this. And a lot of times what actually happens is it comes in right around a fib retracement. So if we throw some fibs on here, a lot of times we'll see these come in at some kind of Fibonacci retracement. So whether it's at 38.2 or maybe 50%, or maybe even as far as 61.8, that is almost retesting the breakout from the inverted head and shoulders pattern. That would really do it there. You'd have a lot of negativity at that point. And I believe you'd create that combustible mixture that if a catalyst did come along that caused a little bit of buying, it would push all the dominoes over and we'd head up. So that's kind of worst case scenario, is a pullback all the way down to 7,600. If it gets below that, then we are in trouble because it's heading down and it's more than likely going to fill in the triangle again. And then, we're just in this big, ugly weekly pattern, and it's just having its way with us through rule number 1. Now, keep in mind, that's not a prediction. That's just a, hey, what if this were to happen? Price could, bust a move. We've got the 10-year note dropping like a stone right now. So we've got other assets that are out there considered to be a hedge against devaluation like this. Here's the gold ETF. I mean, it's really getting it on lately. I mean, that's quite a trend that we've had in just, a few weeks along here. So those are my thoughts right now on Bitcoin. Still very positive. Seeing this rally has been very positive. We do have other assets that are really just going sky high right now. Ethereum Classic, don't know what's behind this. Perhaps it's just because it's cheap. We also have, let's see, a couple of other ones have been really strong today. Cardano, not bad. Pretty strong move. Good volume setting up in here, whether it's through USD or BTC. IOTA really strong into the close. We have about 40 minutes left before the day shuts down. Some of the other ones are doing quite well. Zcash, again, breaking out. So I'm not calling this an altcoin rally, but it would make sense after such a strong move on Bitcoin that we do have a little bit of baton tossing. Looking at some of the swing trades that we have, Chainlink, this still looks really good. This is a beautiful bull flag setting up. Very nice. And the one that I've been on lately has been Ocean. And remember, I've been talking about this one for the last 2 weeks, like setting up high or low, nice breakout. Here we go. This is textbook price action. This is textbook stuff. Descending wedge, breaking to the upside, printing a higher low after a higher high. Trace these out. What does that say? There we go. Just a quick announcement, guys. The Elliott Wave class is going to be posted for OMNIA members. If it's not already by today, it should be by tomorrow. So watch the course catalog. When you log into your members area and click on the course archive, it should show up near the bottom when it's finally posted. Thanks for listening, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Take care.